Hi everyone. Today I will tell you about my experience with Frontier Communications in 2018. This is my 2018 Frontier Internet Review. So as some of you may know, I've had Frontier for over 10 years, and I remember that back in 2009 what internet was, and it was a very exciting experience for me at the time. So when we signed up for internet in 2005, it was dial-up, of course, and the speeds were crap, as all of you may know. Until our recent speed upgrade in 2016, the internet was horrible. There was absolutely only one person could be on the internet, or else YouTube or Facebook or even Google would crash. So if I'm on the internet and I'm trying to look up something for a school project back when I was in like fifth, sixth grade, another person gets on, it would just crash because the internet was so bad and it was so slow. But in January of 2016, I think it was mid-January. No, I think it was still early January when this happened, when we got our upgrade. I was so excited that I even ran out to the techs working on our line because they were up by our road by that one box thingy. And I stood there watching them connecting the fiber to some sort of converter and then DSL or something. I don't know. They did something with like a fiber optic cable, and I don't know. We just somehow got fast internet. I'm not sure how that part works. The tech asked me what our phone number was. He said it was done, and I ran back inside, did a speed test, and it was 6/1. Now, some of you may think, 6/1, that's what, it's probably not as fast as internet 30 miles up north, but it was fast to me, so I really enjoyed that. I then ran back inside, got on my desktop, and I started downloading Unturned, which was a pretty fun game when I used to play it back then. I still play that now, but I just don't have anyone to play it with. For the first time, I saw the time remaining go from like 9 hours to 30 minutes at 6 megabits per second. But I knew that they had a higher plan, the 12/1. So as soon as I got done downloading Unturned, I called up their local office, asked if I can get upgraded to 12/1. They said no, but we're still working on it and we'll roll it out as fast as we can. They just wanted to get the 6/1 out to everyone first, and then slowly working to get that 12/1 speed. And the 12/1 speed wouldn't come out until like early February. But I have been emailing Mark Jeffries, our president of the Southwestern Territory. I'm not exactly sure what title he takes now as of October 9th, 2018. But it was like president of Southwest Territory or something like that. And way before, I've been emailing him way before the upgrade has even taken place. The upgrade started in about August 2016. He said that it was going to be done around December 20th, but it ended up being like middle of January. So I called him up. I asked, there's a 12/1 plan. I want it. But he told me the same thing. The techs are still working on it. But he called up his tech while I was on the phone with him. I was on my phone talking to him. He got up another phone, called up his tech, and Mark asked me what my phone number was. He said, go over and give these guys a boost so they can get the 12/1 plan. And this was way before the 12/1 plan was even out. They didn't even have like their contract and other stuff they need. So yeah. So yeah, Mark asked me for my phone number. He called up his tech. The tech said okay. He drove like bound that way somewhere, and he boosted up to 12/1. Like, what the fuck? He was so awesome. I think I wasn't even charged for that period of time I had the 12/1. And by the way, did I mention that I was the very first one who that got the 12/1 speed before everyone else. Everyone else later on got that speed in February. But for executive to go out of his way to call up his tech to boost me to that 12/1 speed that same day is so fucking awesome. Now, since in 2017, well, back in like middle of 2017, I did cancel my Frontier service because it was too expensive. We're paying like $170 a month, but that was only for one line of DSL and another line for the phone. So it's probably the phone that made it so damn expensive. And I still had the 12/1 speed, but I think in like end of January I was cut back to the 6/1 speed, and then and I went back to 12/1, and they had the contract and stuff ready. I'm not sure how that worked or something. So yeah, middle 2017, I canceled that Frontier Internet. I got a Verizon jet, one of these things, Verizon MiFi jetpack thing, for $80 a month. The plan was like this plan is 65. The line access fee is 20. If I brought in my own device, it would have been like $65 a month. And that same day, I took this home, was downloading H1Z1. Yes, H1Z1. I thought it was a cool, amazing battle royale game, pre-patch, something like that, like pre-patch 3 point whatever. It was very good. I liked it, even though I wasn't very good at it, but I still liked it. And I used up all 10 gigabytes of the 4G LTE that is on here. Now, I could go into detail about how Verizon, the LTE mobile hotspot plan works, but I'm not going to get into that. So, after that, I was stuck with 3G speeds for the rest of August. And then September, it went back to 4G LTE. It was very hard to manage 10 gigabytes of LTE with everyone in the house watching like Netflix, YouTube, uploading, downloading, all that stuff. It just didn't work. So it was a very poor decision on my side to go with the Verizon Jetpack. But we still have this, and I still have my phone. I'm reading my script on my phone, Google Docs, man. So we had Verizon for about 5 months, and then I called up again, re-signed up for internet, and for some reason I was quoted like $150 a month, which is $20 less than what we were paying before. But I think they included phone in there this time. But me and I think 2 other people in Sholo, north, about 30 minutes away, 35 miles north, not minutes. We 3 are the only ones in their entire network here that have more than one line. So when I ordered, I said, you know, Mark, the single line of 12/1 is just not doing it for us. It's too slow. We like to watch 1080p videos on YouTube, stream to 1080p videos on Netflix. It's just not enough. So he said that I could get another line, a second line, or their second connect thing for only $20 more. So now we are now paying exactly $70 a month for 2 lines, no phone, because is anyone else using like a landline and shit in 2018? So Mark fixed the price from $150 to $70. I have no idea why I was quoted like 120, 150. I'm not exactly sure. It was last year in November, almost a year ago, when we re-signed up for the internet. And since then, in November 2017, I had nothing but good service. Whenever I have an issue that customer service can't handle, I always email Mark. So like if internet goes out here, I call up to tech support, that 1-800 number. They don't know what's wrong or they can't fix it. I call like 4 more times. They still don't know or still can't fix it. I just email Mark. He tells me exactly what's wrong and exactly when it will be fixed. And 99.9% of the time, he is correct, which is very good. I have absolutely nothing negative to say about Mark Jeffries. He is the best executive that I know. Well, not know, but just like know in the company. Very helpful. If you live in the area, I would suggest you give him a call if you have issues with your servers, your bill's too high, and you were quoted like $20 and it's like $50. But then there's some other things like if you just signed up yesterday, they came and installed today, your first bill was like $70. Then they charge you for installation fees and all that other things for your first like 3 bills or something. So I wouldn't recommend you calling him up and telling him or asking him simple questions. You can just call the 1-800 number and it will be solved for you. Now, to address all of you that have issues with Frontier, I've seen you guys' comments saying that they overcharged you. You paid your bill, but somehow Frontier didn't get the money. Frontier merged with another local company and the speeds and server just went to shit. Well, what I have to say about that is that you should just call your executive for your area. That's the best thing I can do. I could say just keep calling customer service and have it in the same text to your house, but most of the time they never come. But for me, they've come 98% of the time. What I have to say is that call your executive for your specific area and tell whoever your issue. And if that still doesn't work, you can call the office of the president. You can find the email and phone number on the Frontier website. Now, there are like 3 other people that have contacted, 3 other executives that have contacted at Frontier because I have speed issues. I feel like we should be getting faster speed, or I want to know when we will get another upgrade. I usually call the highest executive for the West region. I contacted him, but then he referred me back to Mark, and Mark said there were no upgrades yet for our area. But I did get a tip last night saying that if you are in the White River area here, we should be getting another upgrade within the next 2 months, hopefully in December. If not, we will get the upgrade again sometime in January. Now that is all I have for you today, guys. Now let's go ahead. Well, that's all I had written on my script. Thank you guys for watching. This is JerryTube, and this script actually only took me like 5 minutes to make. Yeah, this whole script right here only took me like 5 minutes. Maybe I should start doing this for every video now, so that way I can have the most current information. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and put your comments down below and share this video. Thank you.